So, while this isn't exactly confirmed per se, this is what I speculate will be the origin of the Fantastic Four in the MCU. Yes, I've covered this topic in many videos: the origin of Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four and Ant-Man 3, Franklin Richards, the list goes on. Anyway, so basically from what's been said so far in regard to the Four, they will be associates of Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne in the 1960s, assisting with quantum research. They will probably be operating out of what we know as the Avengers Tower or Stark Tower. Now we know that in Spider-Man Homecoming, all the Avengers stuff was being taken to their new base upstate, and that someone else had bought the building. Could it be Reed Richards? Yes. Yes, it could. In Far From Home, Spider-Man flew past a random sign on the ground. Well, it actually wasn't random at all. It said, "We can't wait to show you what comes next." And then it was like 1, 2, 3... And yeah, of course, that was a fantastic little Easter egg. Haha, see what I did there? The Four are back in 2023 after the events of Endgame and are reclaiming the old Baxter Building once again. But wait a minute, where were they all this time? Well, apparently in Ant-Man 3, we will get that answer, whenever that decides to come out. Reed Richards, Hank Pym, and probably Victor Von Doom were doing cutting-edge research on quantum technology in the 1960s for the SSR, or SHIELD as we know them now. Reed and gang went in to investigate this strange new world and got stuck in there. Or maybe they got sucked in by accident. Who's to say? There was a scene in Endgame where Cap told Hank Pym that one of his packages was glowing and that some people started feeling sick. Hank just straight up panicked. Maybe because this happened once before, in the 1960s, and that glow was the quantum radiation sucking his colleagues into an unknown world. The radiation and accidental shrinking eventually led to the creation of the Pym particles. So anyway, in Ant-Man 2, after being rescued from the realm, Janet told Scott to avoid time vortexes, which he completely ignored in Endgame for the time heist. But yeah, for all the right reasons. So a time vortex is how Scott managed to age only a few hours. Janet was in the quantum realm for years, but not in a vortex, so she aged normally. So the Fantastic Four could have been stuck in a time vortex this whole time, and when the Avengers came in to navigate it, maybe they found a way out. Maybe they were in that world long enough to gain superpowers, but not long enough to age that much. There is the whole situation with the Quantum City, which fans think is inhabited by the Four. Personally, I think Doom resides there. I mean, he did go into the realm with them initially, and in the comics, Doom loses a battle to the Four and shrinks out of existence, only to find out years later that he went to a different world and ruled a subatomic kingdom. Something's lining up here, isn't it? This also means that Doom was in there for decades, so he would have actually aged, like Janet did, making him much older than Reed and gang. Well, there you go. Like I said, it's not confirmed exactly, but it makes sense, and I'm pretty certain they'll use some variation of this for the MCU. What do you think? Alrighty then. Bye.